As a soap, I must say that making transparent soap base was one of the hardest soap I learned how to make. It has a whole lot of rules and regulations around it. The temperatures, the oil type, the quantities, the measurements, when to add and when not to add. I learned how to make cold processed soap. I learned how to make hot processed soap. And then I ventured into soap base making. This soap base making is actually very lucrative because many skincare businesses buy it as a raw material they use in remaking their soap, and also people who are also new into soap making. So today, let me show you how to make a transparent soap base. Hit the like button and save this video because you are definitely going to need this video when you are making your own. So first of all, you are going to be needing stearic acid. Measure out your stearic acid. This is your core hardener. This is actually what makes the soap to be hard. So you need it. It's actually harvested from palm oil in case you would want to know. And then for your oil, I'm making use of 100% coconut oil. Coconut oil that is very clear. So the cold processed coconut oil is your best choice. If you use the hot processed coconut oil, you may have an amber outlook after making it. Once you are done, place it on heat so that it can dissolve. Stearic acid needs to dissolve. Place it on a double boiler for it to dissolve. All the same, while it's on heat, let's measure out our sugar. This is table sugar, the one used in baking, making cake. You need about 30 grams of this sugar with about 30 grams of hot water so that it can dissolve. Bear in mind that the water needs to be hot. So if you don't use hot water, you need to actually place the sugar solution on heat and make sure it is well dissolved. Okay, make sure your sugar solution is hot. Now also measure out your ethanol. This is the second solvent we'll be using for this production. Ethanol is what will make it to be very clear, very transparent, and help it to be dissolvable. So when somebody buy it from you, they can actually dissolve it. I know you've been hearing light solution, light solution. It's just a mixture of your water, which I'm measuring now, and then your caustic soda, which is also called lye. You need caustic soda, which is lye, you need water, and you need oil. When these three things come together, a chemical process known as saponification occurs to produce that the soap you see, the soap you use in bathing. So please, you can't actually make soap with only, when you hear people say make soap with oil, it's not as if you are rubbing the oil on your body. You actually it needs to undergo a chemical process for the soap to be formed. And we are going to be using this lye solution while it's still hot though. So you don't need it to cool down in case you are making a bigger batch. Now that my oil and stearic acid has fully dissolved, the ethanol needs to go into the oil mixture first. Mix it very well. Please follow the procedure the way I've stated it so that you have the good outcome that I have. The next solvent you will be adding is your glycerin. Add in your glycerin. It will help to make the soap not to be harsh. It also helps the soap to be clear. It also aids in the transparency of the soap, and it also helps the soap to be able to dissolve when someone try putting it on heat and thereabout. So without these things, the soap can't actually remelt easily. A soap base is supposed to remelt as easily as possible. Now the next thing is your lye solution. The lye solution, you have to add it in tiny quantity, aliquot quantity. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but just watch what I'm doing. But add it in gradually. Don't rush it in. If you rush it in, what will happen is that it might actually curdle or seize up on you, and you might have some grains here and there. So you have to now start cooking the soap over again. So add it in gradually. You will notice a little bit bubble on the surface of the soap. Continue mixing. Please try and wear a face mask. How will you know if the soap has actually traced or saponified very well? Number one, the soap is already hot, so heat actually helps and accelerates saponification. And then you will notice that the soap will start curdling on your mixing. If it's a spatula, if you raise it up, you're supposed to notice that it started sticking on your spatula. If you're using a whisker like me, you also notice it sticking on the soap, on the whisk. So that's how you know that the soap has actually gelled and it has transformed into a soap. Saponification has started occurring. So at this point, we are good to go. You can now add in your sugar solution. I hope you know at this point that this sugar solution is not cool. It's not at room temperature. That is actually hot. I've explained it before that you should either use hot water or you place it on heat. The temperature needs to be elevated. I'm sorry that I'm not quoting the temperature outrightly and telling you is how many degrees centigrade or 70 degrees centigrade. Please, pardon with me, is a little bad. You can try it out and you will not have any difficulty. Once you are done, cover it, place it on inside like a bowl of hot water and allow everything to dissolve and your foam to settle. Now you are wondering what I'm spraying on the surface of the soap. It's just ethanol. I added some ethanol or IPA rubbing alcohol into my spray bottle. If you spray it on the surface of your soap, it will help to bust down the bubbles and make the surface to be as clear as possible. If you don't do this, the bubbles will still be on the surface of your soap. It doesn't make your soap bad. It's just that when you bring it out, you have to scrape it off. But if you spray some alcohol or any type of alcohol, ethanol, isopropyl alcohol, methanol on the surface of the soap, it will be okay. But please don't use methanol. Before you ask me in the comment section if you can use methanol, please don't use methanol, okay? If you want the recipe, you check the comment section. Also drop soap base in the comment section. If you need me to forward the recipe directly into your DM, just write soap base and I will send it to you. Okay. If you have watched to the end of this video, please give me a very good comment. Give me a very good comment to push this video far and wide. And thank you all for being on my page. So many of you don't know me, but you have just been following my page for a very long time, learning one thing or the other. I actually appreciate all of you guys. I actually appreciate your engagement, your interactions. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. This is Bam Glam on the line. I also have a YouTube channel where I share different home cleaning product recipes. If you check on YouTube, you also see my page. Thank you, everybody. So if you have any question, please ask in the comment section below. And this soap